Hello everyone, it's good to be back. It's been a while. Hope you're all well. I hope you've had a great New Year, Christmas and all that jazz. Back to the fishing. Grey day, really cold. It's a Monday match, not many of us on it, it's 5 on it. But it's better than being sat in the house doing nothing. So here we are, we're at Aston on bills. Let's see how I get on. So a little look at the setup on my main line. So this is for the 2+2 line, 3.5 to 4 foot deep, 0.3 T-nut alien float, perfect, wire stem, 4 number 8 bulk shot and 2 number 10s evenly spread between the bulk shot and the hook length. So on the 2+2 line I've just cad cooked quite a decent sized pot of maggots, 2 white maggots on the hook. I just want to see what's there. I spent the first 2 hours dobbing at the other side with bread and I've only had 1 fish. Really surprised because Eddie and Paul, who's at the very far end of the left, they have been getting a chuck dobbing, and to my right he's tried it, he couldn't really get anything either. So it just felt like those fish weren't at the opposite bank where we were in the middle of the pond. But I still had to try it. That's one of the main reasons why I came. It's a great place for dobbing bread because there's lots of F1s and carp. And it's a style of fishing that I love to do. But 2 hours in, 1 fish, it's just not working. You've got to try something else. So this is a good start. It's a nice F1. I've not fished here for quite a while. These F1s have definitely put on some good size. So when I saw that F1 I thought, oh, that's actually quite a good sized fish to catch. If I can keep that going I could build a weight. So I'm just going to stick with this until I feel like I need to change it. So straight back in, cad cup the maggots and just read the bites and be as quick as you can because them F1s are rapid. But this float, with it being wire stem, fine tip, it's proper stable. These alien floats are amazing. They're in quite a lot of my videos. And another great fish. I mean, if they're sensitive enough to see these kind of bites, these F1 bites, and you being able to strike into them as well, it tells you it's a great float. So good start, 2 in 2. Considering I'd only had 1 fish in the first 2 hours, I'm definitely absolutely buzzing now and getting some fish on the board, because all I've done is seen Eddie to my left pull a fish out, fish after fish after fish. So that nugget I've got on with him is not looking great right now, but there's still plenty of time to go. I'm not just going to give up, got to go for it. So it's just about trying to build a good weight, read the swim, read the conditions and see if we can get some bonus fish. So that's another nice quality F1. Wherever they are this size or bigger, I'm really happy on this line. Because it's a shorter line than fishing across, I can get them out quicker, they're good size, and I can definitely build a weight with these. So the elastic I'm using on this line is a Preston slip. It's about £2.99, £3. It's a 5. I just double it through the top kit. Absolutely perfect. So if I do it something a bit bigger, that will power up to a 10. But if they're only small fish, it will handle them no problem because it will start at a 5. So I'm winning either way. Now there's lots of pipes and things on this pond on bills, the oxygen pipes, and these little buggers know exactly where they all are. So you have to be really quick in here as soon as you hit one, and be mindful to keep them away from any pipe because they will be round them in seconds. And anybody who knows anything about F1s knows just how much power they can just get into whenever they want and just go around anything. They are brutal little machines. And right now they are helping me catch up with Eddie and put pressure on everybody else that's on the pond. I did probably start off the worst. I gambled. You gotta gamble sometimes in fishing. You know, you'd put housewife and kids on the bean carp over there on that far bank dobbing, and they may be there, but they did not want to entertain the bread. But yet where Eddie is, far left, fish a chuck. But us to the right, really struggling with it. So I've done the right thing by going onto this line. Nothing to say they would have been there earlier on though. I mean, I did watch a couple of the other anglers while I were fishing to see if they were catching short, and they weren't. So I've only done this purely because there was nothing happening over there and I had nothing else to lose. Just so happens there's quite a few of these here. You lie! If you're enjoying the video so far, please hit the like button. It really does make a difference for my channel. And also, if you've not subscribed already, why not? It's completely free. I don't want you to miss any of my future videos. Thank you. So that is a much better F1. I mean, they are perfect. If I can catch them fish after fish after fish, I could get a really good weight. So the weather is trying its hardest to make this as miserable as possible for me. Wind and rain. Can't put my umbrella up because I'll fly off like Mary Poppins. So I'm just having to take it on the chin. Lids on the maggots so they don't crawl off and get everywhere. But the fishing, look at that. I mean, boom, straight away. The fish are on it. It is a great venue, Aston Park Fisheries. If you've not been to it, I would highly recommend it. You know, some of the best anglers around. I mean, the current, 2022 UK champ, Stephen Forster, fishes here 2-3 times a week. Mainly wins the matches because he is unbelievably good. But I highly recommend going there, getting on the matches. You know, you're only going to learn a lot. Stephen's not in this match. I've got to put with Eddie. He is possibly one of the funniest guys you would ever meet. I keep telling him he's wasted behind the fishing counter. He should be doing stand-up, and I'd buy his ticket. So there's always a character here at Aston. There's always someone who's going to cheer you up. Someone you can have great competition with. But ultimately, a lot of fantastic anglers. You can't not learn. So if you are wanting to improve your fishing, you are wanting to learn lots of different techniques, bagging, you know, this place is solid with fish, but not everybody can bag up. There is knacks to it, as I'm finding out in this match. So I would highly recommend that you come and give it a go, yeah. It is a great venue, loads of facilities. In fact, the facilities are fantastic. I often go there for a breakfast. I can't recommend it enough. But yeah, come down, try it. So Eddie, who is to my left, who I've got the nugget with, he actually told me about this line I'm on now. He had a great result the week before and told me all about it, even though I was just about to compete with him in a match. Credit where it's due. A lot of anglers wouldn't do that. And that's another thing I would say about this place. Anglers are often open to tell you how they caught, where they caught, and what they've learned over the years of fishing here. So I never would normally have gone on this line here. I'd normally fish across, or even down the margin. Even in the winter, there's a lot of fish in these margins. But because of what he told me, and how I did well on this line the week before, that's what made me go onto it. I'm really starting to enjoy it now. Now Eddie, he's seen me catching these fish, and decided monkey see, monkey do. I couldn't believe it. He's catching a fish of chuck over there on the other bank, but obviously he's seen the quality of the F1s I'm getting out, and now he's moved on to that line. Now the problem I've got is, his peg is so full of fish, he's catching twice as many as me, even on this line. So I'm not very happy with Eddie at this point. I felt like I was starting to catch him up, getting some good quality fish like this one, and then Eddie starts to do the same and catch more. So yeah, we don't like Eddie right now. Eddie's mean. Stop it. So I'm noticing that the size of the fish are just gradually getting smaller and smaller. Not really what I want when Eddie is catching twice as much as me. I need him to be bigger. So there is going to be a point where I need to make a decision in this match. Now when you get towards the last hour of the match, especially in the winter, that is when I'm expecting the better fish to play. So across where you can see the far bank there, in the last half hour, I'm definitely going to go across there, dobbing, see if I can get some bonus fish. There's some really big carp in here for a little pond, and for the fact that they've not been in there very long either, they've put on a lot of size. And I really need some of those if I want to get anywhere near Eddie or the chaps that are around me. Be careful. Guess what I've got? A barbel. Yeah. I mean, it's a record gudgeon. A barbel. I absolutely love catching barbel. There is quite a lot in here. I mean, they're not much bigger than a big gudgeon, I guess. But they'll get there. Like anything else, it takes a bit of time to grow. But what a fight for such a little fish. Pull that elastic out that much. Epic. And look now, another baby carp. So the fish have really started to drop in size now. Not what I need, especially at this point at match. You're hoping to get some bigger fish. So at some point, I am going to have to start dobbing. Must be some good music going off in that water because we've got a dancing F1. Wow. Just saying hello. Must have brought me a bit of luck. Fish on. There's a crucian. There's a crucians in a while. I've not had a crucian carp in quite some time, so it was really nice to see that. So as you can tell as well, there's quite a lot of different species here at Aston, and it's like that in all the ponds here. I mean, it's got sturgeon and catfish, massive pike in lily, chub-eyed, F1, skimmers, carp, you name it, it's in here as well. So it is a bit of a lottery, you never know what's going to take your bait. So yeah, another great reason to come and visit Aston, especially if you're new to fishing, want to tick some of those fish off, you know, fish you've never caught before. You more than likely can catch the fish that you're after at this venue. So I've decided it's time to dob some bread. I am miles behind. I've got nothing to lose, so I'm throwing everything at it. So 2 discs of 5mm bread, really squeeze them together. A lot of people use 1, I prefer 2. That'll stay on the hook for at least a good 10 minutes. I want to be in this water as much as possible until I get a fish on. So how I dob it, I have the line about 3/4 length of a top kit, so I can swing it outward. Because it's a pre-weighted float, I don't need any shots on the line. That's the beauty of these T-Nook dobbing floats. I can just let the bread naturally go down as naturally as bread can go. So I just lift up, swing it out, drop it in perfectly, and hopefully you get a bite. Now with the pole being far away, at least 3/4 of a top kit away, that means I'm not spooking any fish. There's no pole over them or anything like that. It allows me to stay away from them, just introduce a bait without them suspecting, and boom, fish on. It's lethal. It is absolutely lethal. If you can get it going right, you can build some really big weights with just a slice of bread. And then floats, because they're pre-weighted, you can get a really good swing. It makes a really nice plop in the water. There's just so many good things going for it. It's only a 0.3. We sell these on a T-Nook Pole Floats webpage, £1.35. What a bargain. So that is exactly what I need, exactly what I'm looking for, and the whole reason why you dob bread or maggots or corn skin. Because there's fish like that that aren't actively feeding, that see a bait, drift past and go, oh, while it's there, why not? And it can really make a huge difference to your weight. I mean, that is by far the biggest fish I've caught in this match so far. So same again, double punch bread, squeeze it together, put it in. I'm going in the same area, see if there's anything else there, see if we can get another fish. Fish on. There was another one there and I've got him out. Now with regards to elastic for the dobbing line, I am using a grey hydro. I think that's probably rated like a 12. You do need something beefier on here because they are bigger fish and there is pipes and snags and things everywhere.
I know.
There's no point hooking a fish and then losing it. So you want a really good strong elastic that can get that fish under control as soon as possible. Even though it is winter time, the fish in here have got a lot of energy and they will pull and pull and pull. So best to be safe than sorry and get some proper gear on.
Well, I've just doubled my weight with 2 fish.
So as you've just heard me say there, I've doubled my weight with 2 fish. And this is why I took the gamble early on for the first 2 hours. Because these are the rewards you can get. These are the kind of fish you can expect to catch. And I did this method left to right plenty of times in that first 2 hours, but just could not get it. I got 1 in 2 hours. But like I said, in your last hour or so, especially in winter, those big fish, they're going to start having a go. So I knew if I went across there towards the end, I could get a couple of bonus fish. So I'm really happy with this. I'm glad I managed to get some and show you just how good dobbing can be. If they'd have been playing from the start, this whole video would have been a dobbing video. Because, like I say, you can win a match on a slice of bread. It is so lethal.
Where have you been all day, you little buggers? What? Tell it fish off, I want to know where they've been all day.
And that's it for the fishing. Let's see how we got on with the weights.
We tried.
21-1.
Look at that. Go on then, mate. I might be able to get a mini video done. Eddie's got about 45 pounds.
What's weights on those, sir? 24, 20, 21.
Oh, pretty even then.
Yeah.
Look at that lot there.
We know here than I thought.
Emptied it, sir.
And I might get the £50 for that, mate.
Oh no, short, I think.
You reckon?
Go on, Eduardo. 54-14.
Well done, Eddie. It's been a masterclass today from Eddie. Look at that lot. Snatch that pound off me, didn't you?
Not
mate?
enough though, unfortunately.
Levered me.
I've only got one nick.
Ah, that's the point. That's all I've done. And 3 nice carpet end bobbing.
Don't tell me that's gone off, Paul.
It's gone off.
Has it gone off?
I don't know.
Oh,
It looks.
I've been for that long. It used to be 21 cord for a net.
Ah, they're bigger than then.
I know. That's how I used to work it out.
That looks to me like that's cost us them winning. Oh, man, I don't know.
No.
That is going to be close. You might just be alright there.
Oh!
Now.
Alright. 57-12.
57-12.
I'll have a picture.
I'll have to remember that.
No, I've lost as many as I've caught.
Yeah, you will
It's a cracking hole this now, isn't it? Have you just dobbed, Paul?
I have, mate.
Hey?
I have, mate.
So there we have it. Paul Miles has won the match with £57 12 ounces, just pipping Eddie with 54.14. Eddie's destroyed me, definitely took my nugget. I've come nowhere in the grand scheme of things, but on a really cold, miserable day, we've all had a great day's fishing. I think that tells you a lot about this venue and a lot about the anglers that go there. Can't recommend it enough. If you've never been before, get yourselves down. If you would like to use any of the floats that you've seen in my video today, go onto Facebook, like this page, I'll approve it. £1.35 per float, £1.35 one-off delivery. Go and grab yourself a bargain. As always, a massive thank you to the international fans. The Netherlands are always there or thereabout, loyal throughout to the very end. But Italy, so close this time. Come on, you can do it. And the ladies, 4.8%. Wow. I really do feel honoured. Thank you so much. And that is it for the video. My first one of 2024, hopefully the first of many. If you haven't subscribed yet, like I said, please hit that subscribe button. There's going to be a lot more videos this year and hopefully even better content. As always, thank you so much for following me on my journey, and until next time, tight lines and sithy.
Up the T-Nooks.